Uno the Activist, I want to see y'all's takes on this because let's see how many new gens we got in the chat. All right. So Uno the Activist tweets. We posted this on Twitter. It's on like a new account. I think he said he was retiring, right? And he's dropping a new album, but apparently it's under a new name. It is not him. Or maybe it's gonna be like some act or something. It's not gonna be Uno the Activist because he's retiring. That I assume he probably feels like locked into a certain sound where certain fans will only listen to his music if he makes like the rage beats or whatever, but maybe he wants to branch out and do something else. Plus, I've heard some artists, I've talked to some artists who have multiple like alter egos where they can sell masters to like each of the artist names because it's like different intellectual property. So maybe he's doing that. I don't know. He's retiring the name Uno though. Anyway, so Uno the Activist tweeted, "I am the sole godfather of this shit. Just think if I was never to rap, where the hell would music be, honestly?" Now let's see in the chat. Do y'all think Uno the Activist is a godfather to this generation of rap? Because look, I understand that this is a pretty hot take and a very strong statement, but he's got a point. I'm not even the biggest fan of Uno the Activist, but he was one of the first SoundCloud rappers, bro. Like with Lucky, Fawny, Cardi, some of the other ones that are goats are like legends, but like no one talks about them anymore. Like Warhol. There are a bunch of those people that I remember I used to find them on like Perfect Plug. But anyway, Uno the Activist definitely inspired a lot of people, including he is credited by the people who actually in the know with having the original baby voice that Cardi kind of walked away with or ran off with and made it hit. Everyone makes different sounds their own though. It's about who popularized it, not necessarily like who came up with it, because as humans we always talk about everyone's always influenced by something else. So very well one of the activists could have got it from like Lil Wayne or something. I don't know. I think people claim that or like Young Thug, because Young Thug got hella voices. So anyway, one of the activists, I really do think that if he was never to rap, you know, I think a lot of people would not have come to SoundCloud, because he was on SoundCloud before it really got into a big thing, into 2016 and whatnot. SoundCloud wasn't like mainstream like it is today. Uzi, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not saying like directly certain people are influenced by Uno, but he definitely has a solid footing in the history of SoundCloud rap. Rocky, Cardi, Uno, Fawny, Mount Rushmore. Yeah, and if you remember, what was Uno and Fawny and Cardi? And appreciate you, JJ Johnson. They were part of like Splur Gang. That was before Cardi and Fawny and them split up. I think what happened was Cardi, the reason he's way bigger is because he kind of did his own thing. There's like that infamous quote from him, like I can't remember what it was, but y'all know what I'm talking about. He's like in the hotel room with Ian Connor, but Cardi went and signed with ASAP and he had the swag and whatnot. Uno and Fawny kind of stayed independent. I don't even know where Fawny is now, but he's posting pictures with his girl who's you know, decent, I'm not gonna lie. So he's definitely making bread and doing his thing, having a nice successful life, but definitely not to the same level as Cardi. Well, with what's going on with Cardi right now, getting arrested, I don't know. Would you want to be him now? If Cardi was in jail, he a pretty little guy. Tyrone would love to get in them cheeks. I ain't gonna lie. And yeah, Uzi changed the game. I think everyone who like we listen to definitely changed the game. Even Cardi with like Broke Boy. They all had very influential songs, but you have to realize that again, Uno was on it before them. Or at least he was hot before them. So maybe he inspired them to be on SoundCloud. But these other rappers just turned out to, you know, do better. Just be more successful with it. But Uno solidified himself, in my opinion.